Hey everybody, I'm here in the Capitol. See this guy right there? Right there. When I was walking up, he said, hey, right in front of a Capitol police officer, hey, here's this, look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina, like whatever, you know, all the bunch of racist, sexist stuff. And since nobody can do anything, I'm just telling you because this institution is not designed to protect people. And it's really hard and it's really sad that my only recourse is to just let you know about it, but that's the institution we're in.
Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can deny.
Racist, sexist stuff.
With the itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull off the tongue?
Racist, sexist stuff.
Cause you know that butt was tough. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me, but you got makes me so horny. Ooh, rumper smooth skin, say wanna get in my pants? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie.
Racist, sexist stuff.
Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back.
Racist, sexist stuff.
Hey guys, study after study shows that if you want strong bones and muscles, healthy hair, skin, teeth, and nails, you need the 5 types of collagen in your diet. I get mine from BioTrust. I've got a link in the description with a massive discount, and it'll tell you all about it.
Yes, we have arrived at the Dublin Federal Prison for Women. I'm here with Pam Hemphill. Mom, how do you feel? You're here.
I'm scared to death. I'm frightened, but I know God's with me. I just gotta take it 5 minutes at a time, one day at a time.
Mom, what do you have to say to the American people as your last words before you go in?
Just keep your faith. No matter what's going on in your life, God's with us. No matter what's happening to us, it's going to be okay in our lives. We just lean on God and trust,
do what's right.
Do what's right, and help make this country better again, and support all those that are right now locked up in the January 6th people that are not getting any trials. God bless you all.
Yeah.
My name is Chloe Cole, and I am a 17-year-old detransitioner from the Central Valley. I was medically transitioned from ages 13 to 16. My parents took me to a therapist who affirmed my male identity, and the therapist did not care about causality or encourage me to learn to be comfortable in my body. He brushed off my parents' concerns about the efficacy of hormones, puberty blockers, and surgeries. My parents were given the threat of suicide as a reason to move me forward in my transition. My endocrinologist, after 2 to 3 appointments, put me on puberty blockers and injectable testosterone. At age 15, I asked to remove my breasts. My therapist continued to affirm my transition. I attended a top surgery class that was filled with around 12 girls that thought they were men. Most were my age or younger. None of us were going to be men. We were fleeing from the uncomfortable feeling of becoming women. I was unknowingly physically cutting off my true self from my body, irreversibly and painfully. Our trans identities were not questioned. I went through with surgery. Despite having therapists and attending the top surgery class, I really didn't understand all of the ramifications of any of the medical decisions I was making. I wasn't capable of understanding, and it was downplayed consistently. My parents, on the other hand, were pressured to continue my so-called gender journey with a suicide threat. I will never be able to breastfeed a child. I have blood clots in my urine. I am unable to fully empty my bladder. I do not yet know if I am capable of carrying a child to full term. In fact, even the doctors who put me on puberty blockers and testosterone do not know. SB 107 is circumventing state's laws that have needed safeguards in place so my story is not repeated. Children cannot consent. Vote no on SB 107.
For fuck's sake, how long is this going to fucking take until you people wake up to try to enslave our kids? You fucking morons who are out there fucking saying everything's okay, this is fine. That's not fucking fine. That's not fucking fine. If you can't wake up for yourself because you're a complete fucking coward, then wake up for your kids or your kids' kids. We're a free country. A free country. We are not a dictatorship yet, but we're heading there unless we rise up and stop it. And it's not just aimed at the women because there's so many women in the core, in the freedom parties. This is aimed at the men. Where are your fucking balls? They are doing this to your kids and your kids' kids, and you were given the responsibility to keep this country free, and you are failing your responsibility. So is that beer you're drinking taste good, is it? The one you gave freedom away for? Is it really sweet? Or is it really bitter in your fucking soul? You fucking cowards! Now fucking get off your bar stool, come outside and fight against these tyrants that are taking away our freedom. That is aimed at our kids! Our fucking kids! Find your balls!
We sit around and we talk about these things and we want to give this false equivalence to Democrats and Republicans. That is not where we are right now. Republicans are doing something that is very dangerous to our society. And we have to acknowledge that. We have to acknowledge that as Americans. We must acknowledge that as journalists, because if we don't, we're not doing our jobs. We cannot sit here and pretend like, well, Republicans, cut them a break. We want to hear whatever. They have a lot to answer for in this moment. A lot to answer for what happened with the former president of the United States, why they allowed his antics to go on for so long, why he is not accountable, why they go along with it and don't say anything. They've got to answer for that. Why they are, whether you agree with abortion rights or not, why they have taken back a right that was that was granted to American women for 50 years. They have to answer for those questions. If they come here on CNN, they must answer for that. If they go on MSNBC, they must answer for that. If they go on ABC, they must answer for that. And they cannot expect to be coddled when they go on to a news organization or if they step in front of a crowd of supporters or of voters or of Americans.